Alright, time for another session of class matches. If you've seen yesterday's matches, you know that they did not go well, and I'm now at 103 before beginning the day, which is good in the grand scheme of things, but bad compared to where we were right before. I did think about switching our team to something more for fun, but this is actually really fun to play, so I'll keep doing it. I'll just try to not do staring contests, right? And be a little bit aggressive just so the matches actually move forward. So let's see how that goes. Still trying to win very, very hard. I'm surprised by how much traction this has gotten. Of course, live matches videos are not the most popular, but there is a community that watches them, and this series has taught me that. So in the future, I would love to do more live PvP commenting. So with that said, we're queuing up. There's an LC on the enemy team. It's the first LC I see on the this current season. She could be a Keenblade user, so I have to be wary of that. And then she, well, it depends. She could be Spellblade, could be Dual Gunner, or Nightblade. Okay, Mono Light. They have the ability to give themselves barriers, but they don't have range, so that's definitely an edge that we have over them. This is so slow moving with a mouse. One of the disadvantages of playing like this. So slash resistance, slash attack, missile resistance, light attack and evasion, 11 defense, 18% spirit, missile resist, not that good. Crazy attack, negative defense, not that great missile resist. I looked at her already, so I needed to click on Cecil. They're going to give themselves barrier on everybody, so that's pretty scary. I do have the barrier breaking ability, but it requires changing elevation, which is not good. That guy, 36 defense, 21 spirit, and 15% missile res. So even with a missile resist buff, they're not that tanky. I'm not too scared of that part. Robb has a barrier breaking move, so that could also be pretty scary, but hey, we have to do what we can. I'm pretty happy to fight an evasion unit that does not have any chance of perfect evading like to be, so I'm sure my sharpshoots will actually land on King Robb. Now, it's time. Are they going to Keenblade right away, or are they going to wait a little bit later? That's the big question. She's probably going to use double resist and increase their missile resistance on everybody, because that's in her main job. There we go. Because of it has only a height of 0, so it could not actually affect Cecil right there, which is pretty funny. Then there's Cecil moves. He's going to use, oh, Knight's Blessing, interesting. I thought he would give his own shield, but looks like they decide for a weaker shield, but one that's going to affect everybody. I think that's a good move from them. So now this is cast. I don't have a reason to move. They will be the ones moving into our team. Now, I could begin hitting right away, or I could cast something offensive. This deals okay damage, but honestly, I'm in no rush. I want every one of my shots to do as much damage as possible, so I'm just going to wait there. And since they might Keenblade rush us, because we have yet to see the TMR from some of them, we'll try to give as much agility as we can to our team. Should we move? No, we want to conserve CT. I just made a guide on CT, but I'm saving 1/5 of a turn if I'm not moving, and that's very important. So right now, 40, he's at 71. Oh, Fleet of Foot. So we've seen the TMR from 2 of them, but we have yet to see the TMR on Elsirelle. It could very well be Keenblade. In fact, I suspect that it is, and I have to play like it is until proven otherwise. It's the risk of playing against this. So what do I want to do? I don't think... Oh yeah, King Robb does have a guaranteed hit attack as well. So he's pretty threatening in that regard. So let's see what we can do. That is not a one-shot, but it is a lot of damage. Would I be in the air during their next 2 turns? Yes, so we can kill King Robb with a sharpshoot afterwards. And we're sure to hit, so let's actually do that. We grab the Crystal, which is good for Lynx, because she doesn't have a lot of AP, and we're pretty certain to kill King Robb, unless they use Keenblade and give him some more CT, but if they do that, he might play before Lynx actually lands, so it would not be too bad. So they're not sure what to do. Oh, okay, maybe they don't have Keen Blade, and they're forced to do something different. Of course, the resistance is good, but it will not help them against all of our characters. Now, Barrage, let's see. Oh, he's not evading. I'm very surprised. I could move and shoot all three of them, but that would waste some CT. I prefer to take my next turn quickly and not move. So I'm hitting only two of them. Cecil could move there, but cannot hit anyone. What does he have? He's already used his TMR, which was Knight's Blessing, so that's cast. Interesting. Extra physical defense, which might... he just saved him! That's terrible for me, but it was very well played from him, so I can't complain about that. Can I kill Robb then? No, I can't. Well, I can drop the Law of Geoabsorption on all his characters, including Robb. So the fact that I conserved CT again a couple times allows me to cast right before he plays. If we're looking at it, he's already at 74, so he would have the chance to charge his turn a lot more. But I'm firing too quickly. Now it doesn't really matter because Barrage also goes off, but that just goes to show you the power of having a very fast team. So right now we're killing all of them without giving them a single chance. We're going to try to stop him. Stop does not land, but I'm grabbing yet another crystal that they could otherwise pick, and then we finish them off with this. That went really well. So I think we're on one game, not even a win streak. Yeah. Okay, let's go on next. Okay, we're finally fighting a Rain. Ever since we began this season, I was afraid to fight enemy Rains, and I was preparing my team to be able to potentially win these matchups, but I just never fought any. So the first Rain is finally coming our way, and I'm kind of curious to see how well he can survive attacks from Frederika, which is the entire matchup there. Rain is not accurate, generally, but he can still do well. Not maxed out vision cards in some cases, so that's very surprising and interesting. Didn't take a look at his other stats. 35 defense, 15% missile resist, so he's going to be hard to kill. She's very fast, high damage, low defense, only 6, low missile resist, and then Louelle, well, I might struggle with killing her. 32 defense, but let's play our turn and then look at it. Always sorry to make people wait early in the game, but that's the way this goes. So 32 defense, 20% missile resist, 25% lightning resist. So we have to kill her with some other means than Frederika. We don't know whether their Black Witch has a Arithmetician sub or not. It's a one range difference that I have to take into account. So if they ever use a Spellblade ability, it will give me that info. They're not moving into me. Very interesting and surprising as well. I feel like they must. There is no way that they otherwise I can just hit them with a barrage from very far and run away for the rest of the fight. So if they don't move into me at any point, I'll just win. Interesting. Rain moves in, but the Black Witch stays behind? That could be. Okay, so we're going to use our own Knight's Blessing. And then I will not move into them just yet. I will wait for one more round of AoE buff, and then I'll start giving them a little something to give them a reason to move forward. I did not look at whether they had accuracy up buffs or not. Other than Evocation, very powerful buff on their whole team. Yeah, it's hard to tell when turns go by that fast. But let's do this here. And now that this has been cast, well, Rain from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, could Jamming Thrust all the way there, but that puts him into my range, and so am I willing to give that to them or not? I am not. I'll just go there instead, grab that crystal in all safety, and be happy about that play. So this is done. With Fred, I'll use Aimed Fire, and then should I go down? Well, Rain from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cannot Jamming Thrust me if I move here, so I feel fairly safe. I'll just move on the side of my links to make sure that we're all able to join the fight at the same time. Now, I don't know if he'll just keep the high ground and play like a like he's afraid, let's put it nicely, or if he'll go down and fight me. It feels like he does not want to fight. Their Louelle probably has accuracy passives, so she can have a reliable chance of taking out Shadow Lynx. Please come and fight me. Okay, he's somewhat coming. No, he's not. Well, if he waits, I'll just barrage him and run away. I can do that, you know. It's not the most exciting, but I can. So what is your... Okay, timeout. So he hesitates for a long while, then begins running away with his Louelle. But why would you run from me? I'm not even threatening you. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So I can move Louelle there very safely. Use... Why not use her than Invocation there? Okay. Now their own Louelle is casting Law of Preservation, I guess. Yep. Extra defense, very good, except for the fact that she's not in my range because she's running away. I feel like they should use her as the front line, not Rain. They keep wanting to throw their Rain up, but he's not that tanky. He doesn't have any physical barrier. He's going to take damage. Okay, so that much has just been cast. Can Louelle reach anywhere? Not really. Can she reach anywhere? Not really. So I just got one hit on Rain basically for free. We'll take it. I can move there. Use horizontal jump. 2k. Not great damage, but he should not be able to hit me afterwards. So it's not that risky. And I'm picking up another crystal, which is really good for that character. Now, where can the Black Witch reach? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So as long as I'm not in there, I'm fairly safe. But Rain is a threat. Let's just open our ability menu to get a couple more seconds there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So I can't move forward that much. Can I barrage him from here? Yes. I have no reason to move any further in that case. I'll just throw a barrage, waste a little bit of extra AP, but at least deal some damage to him. And then Lynx is going to land, deal some more damage, and we'll see just what happens. Really hoping Rain doesn't land an attack for some weird luck shenanigans, but we should be fine. Now we've just counted. Rain, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, now Black Witch can reach all the way there. So I have to be a little bit more careful. And if I'm there, I'm in Rain's range. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So I'll just go there and use Law of Speed Reading, which increases my own CT. Gives me a good chance of playing right after Rain, or maybe before he goes, and then dropping my Limit Burst to finish him off. Now that they've taken good damage, the enemy is now forced to play aggressively, otherwise I can win by having more characters at the end of the timer. I don't want to go to timer, it's fairly boring, but if we're going for wins, we're not going for clean victory. It's a death match. Barrage number 2 can only hit one of them, but it's almost a kill, and I noticed that I can actually kill him if I land another attack after. So how about I move there and barrage? Oh, I can't land it, not more than one person anyways. You know what? In that case, I'll just hit Rain and I'll be happy with that. He's almost dead. No reason to move, conserving CT again. And from here, what can Lynx do? Well, Shuriken has an insane range. So he's out. What about the other guys? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So I know she can potentially hit me from there. I do not want to give this to them, so I'll just move back all the way there and increase all the way there actually, and stay with the rest of the team. That gives me another chance to do a round of buffs, and it really forces them to commit. Otherwise, I just win. So they start going down. They don't have a means of reviving. They do have means of increasing Louelle's survivability a lot, but I can just stop her when she gets into Lynx's range. She still has a ton of TP, of AP. If you want to run away, buddy, you can. This is the way this game works. Is I win if I have more units. So, you know, they have to do something, and yeah. I want to stop her. I don't want to hit her any other way. So I should probably renew my Dragon Standard buff. while staying out of her range. I'm not sure what they're so afraid of. Feels like he's being too careful. Oh, small practice. Interesting that they moved in without casting that first. I feel like that would have been a lot better for them. From this position. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, clack, 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 this is safe. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Crystal is safe. Might as well give some extra AP to our ranged character, and perhaps give them a reason to move in, which I don't know if they'll take it, but you know. CT is at 46, 89, 100. Yeah, so I'm fine. I'll take my next turn before them, which is what I need to be wary of. Okay, they're somehow advancing, so at least they're coming a little bit. From here, 1, 2, 3. Accuracy up. So, okay, sure. Maintaining their reduced cast times. What is her maximum range? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Like this. So right next to our Freddy. In that case, since they're going to have to commit and advance into us again, no reason for me to do it. I just used this. We already know that our Freddy is going to be their maximum range on their next turn, so it's time to give ourselves the extra agility. And more AP, but I'm not sure that's going to come in handy. Only 22 turns left. Barrage hits, nothing else. Oh, Sharpshoot can hit. Let's just Sharpshoot then. It's less of an AP expenditure. And we move back because we were in her range. I guess I should move back the whole 3 squares. That was a little bit dumb, but on my end. From there, well, she's only 115. She cannot take a guaranteed hit attack, but she has accuracy up, so still somewhat risky. 1 square away from the stop. That's unfortunate. I guess I could blind Louelle, though. If she's blind, she's not as threatening in terms of her accuracy, and I'm pretty sure the accuracy up buff is going to wear out on her next turn, so... Buddy, I don't want to be, well, I don't know what to say. I'll just go there, and it's a semi, make sure I'm as safe as can be. I could just move back and wait at that point. If I absolutely wanted to win in a dirty way, that's what I would do. But I want to make this at least, like, I don't know, a little sportsman's-like. They don't want to have anything to do with that, so you know what? That's fine, buddy. Like, should I just hunt you? No, I should not. 1, 2, 3. I'm still out of range, actually. Alright, come fight me. Do something. It's boring. If you move back up, I will just wait and end my turn for every remaining turn of this fight. I'm telling you. Okay, they moved in. Now she's probably going to start precasting something in this area to prevent me from moving in. That'll be wise. Or not. Well, I don't know. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 1 square away from being able to hit Black Witch. I can hit Louelle, but that doesn't give me much value. Well, it actually deals okay damage, I guess. I guess I'll take it. Even though I should probably go for the blind instead. But I don't see much of a way for them to win at this point, so I'm just trying to have a bit of a match. Could cast Law of Geabsorption in here, prevent her from advancing too much, but there's not much a reason to do that. I'll just use the Law of Speed Reading to increase my own CT again, and potentially go before her. Right now, I'm taking really, really unnecessary risks, but yeah, so it did work. See, now she's at 50 CT, I'm at 63, so because of the extra 35 from the Law of Speed Reading, I'm actually playing before her, which allows me to hit her. Their Black Witch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, cannot reach. Would have been safer to count her range than just act rashly like I did, but it's still not an issue, so I guess it's fine. Vital Sharpshoot would deal basically no damage, but I can instead play even more risky and go Sharpshoot the Black Witch and kill her. Phew! So she's down. And then my Louelle will quite likely one-shot the enemy Louelle because now I'm playing before her. Yup. Gift of Knowledge. Took a while, but we ended up winning this. Well. Okay, let's move on to the next match. Third match, playing against a 9S. So either he's going for Bruisers or he's going for Gunners with 9S. And it is the Gunners team. So they're not only Lightning Gunners though, so I'm not sure how well we'll do against them. Now, first thing to do is make sure that I don't get sharpshooted to death. Pretty sure she can't sharpshoot me from there. What are their VCs? Fredstream, Agility Up. Oh my god. That will be a high damage enemy setup. Oh my god, 60 defense, 50% missile resist, so he's the guy that's going to move into us. And then she has negative missile resist, but pretty good defense and spirit as well. We do have a speed advantage, which is good, but I'm pretty sure they won't engage into us. So it's either going to be a staring contest or I don't know what. They moved, used some CT, which is surprising and interesting. What now? Knight's Blessing? Yep, okay. Then is he going to move? No. So they're giving me the message that they want. Oh, she starts stacking AP up however she can. Now's the time for us to use our own Knight's Blessing. Do I want to move Louelle in? Not yet. I can wait for another round of buffs. They both have access to Sharpshoot, but she goes there to Sharpshoot me. It feels somewhat safe. So I'll use Wish for Peace. Pretty sure Fred will not one-shot me through my barriers. But I'm not sure I want to take that risk. I'm not sure there's a reason to. This far, can she shoot me? Yeah, she can. I'll just wait. I don't see why I would commit myself. It feels like it would be overcommitting. So now, Mr. 9S. Shield deployment. Next turn, Assault Field. Oh, he's moving! It's a miracle. Okay, I'm kidding. I don't necessarily want the high ground advantage. I would be very happy if we were both on the same elevation to fight. That would be enough for me. Let's see if they decide to do something or just aimed fire and not move. Aimed fire, and then they move. So at least they're intending to move into us, or giving us the impression that they intend to do so. So from here, Love Preservation or Extra Agility? Ooh, that's a tough choice. I don't think I need Love Preservation immediately. So we'll use this for now. And move there. Yep, that feels good. Good enough. At least. They'll both be able to sharpshoot me, but should not do enough damage to kill anybody just yet. And then what about her? If I go all the way there, they will both sharpshoot me. And then I will be dead. So I must not do that. What else can I do? Dragon's Kin is not a bad move. And if they commit to hit us a little bit, I'll be able to hit them as well. Or I could move somewhere like this. Nah, that's not an advantage. I'll just stay. Why did it turn me back? That's kind of dumb though. Okay. Do I want to abandon the high ground or do I not want that? Well, I don't want that. But I could stand there. Give them the choice of how they want to advance. You know what? There's literally no reason to do that. I'll just wait. Do they move or do they not? That's the moment. If they don't, I'll move Louelle further, use her CT up, and then follow with Fred on the lower ground. They use Assault Field, have accuracy up, attack up on everyone, And then hopefully 9S is going to commit. If he doesn't, then we're in for a long and tedious fight. I guess he's half committing. Fred, from there, Poison Arrow, moves back. Or Sharpshoot? Is she trying to go for the Sharpshoot play? She can Barrage, actually, and I'm looking at her with my back turned because, you know, of the reset, so that is so dumb. The fact that it turned the back to her just caused me to probably lose. What can I say? The game sometimes is a bit weird. Because that's 30% more hit chance. I'm not sure what her hit chance was, but I'm sure it wasn't great. So from there, if I throw a Barrage, only hit one of them, not great damage. Arm Shot, he's resistant to that. Vital Sharpshoot breaks his barrier though, so it's probably my best option. So here we go. Step 1, deal a bit of damage, complete. Now if I move here, that's a nice spot to be in. I'm good with that one. I'll just use Love Speed Reading to play again a bit faster, and I'll be happy with that. And then with Lynx, I have a couple options. None of them are good, let's be honest. If I'm here, she can Sharpshoot me and move back. If I'm here, she can probably still Sharpshoot me and move back. No, I don't think she can from here. So I'll just move here for now and wait so that my next turn goes before them. Love Speed Reading, bingo. And then we all play after her, so I don't think she can hit Keen Blade. And I did not think that she was going to Keen Blade there. So because of that, I'm losing. Who am I losing? Well, I'm losing Lynx, I think. I think they'll go for the for this play here where they Sharpshoot Lynx. But they might try to kill my Fred. I'm not sure what they'll pick. If I were them, I would pick Lynx, because they might not know how threatening she is if she gets to hit them. Maybe they'll just go for a Barrage. I've spread out my units well enough, but the good play was to keep the high ground and wait for them. But like I said before beginning this video, I did not want to just cheese and wait. Cheesing my way to victory does not even feel like a victory to me. It just feels like, I don't know, being a boring person. And that's not what I want to do, so... Can I kill this person? Perhaps with the Pew Pew? No, nothing kills him. So we'll move here and use the Gift of Knowledge. Drop him to dangerously low levels of HP. But not a kill, which is pretty bad. I'm pretty sure I can't finish him off with anything from her. So as expected I can't, but I can barrage both their characters now. And this does not open me to a barrage from them, but they're probably going to both take turns and shoot out my Fred now with their two characters. So that would mean 1v3 from Louelle, which is bad odds. Again though, I want to play these a little bit more for fun than just going super slow and steady. I only have one barrier remaining, and she has a little bit of defense penetration, and I don't have the element advantage. Not sure how Louelle does against piercing attacks, to be honest. I don't think it's her forte, but let's see. It's not bad, but it's not as good as my missile res. So, decreases my piercing res, follows in with a another hit. I can't kill 9S if Louelle dies. That's pretty certain. So if she goes for Louelle, is this going to be enough to kill me? Well, she did not, so she must have calculated that they have enough damage to kill my Louelle with this attack. Although maybe I'll be surprised and it's not the case, I don't know. It is enough. It is actually a very good amount of damage, more than enough, I should say. So I can kill her and then get wrecked by 9S, which I think is the right decision, is to just go for their for her right now and let Linus chase me down, hope for a reflex, kill him, and then win from HP or something like that. But I say it confidently. I'm not confident. They even have more HP on their Fred than I do. And I need a reflex to survive this hit, so they probably win just because I was the first one to go down. It's really all that this is the first one to commit. So, okay, boring missile v missile game done. Let's move on to something hopefully more interesting. Alright, Garvall, and then a little bit of attack. So they might have one Fred, but if they do, that's it. Let's see, I'm betting... Oh, I would have said Garvall Black Witch Fred, but that's actually much more interesting. A Shadow Lynx mirror matchup. Let's see how that one goes. We do have the range advantage. I'm kind of, after being a bit salty about fighting mono missile teams, I kind of do that myself with my own missile units, but at least it's not completely oriented towards missile teams. Oh, well, that was a fast one. Okay, so Louelle? Who's she gonna be with? I did not see the magic value, but I'm betting Louelle Black Witch Yuna. Nope, I'm out. 9S, interesting. So Bruiser team, they probably want to move into our team, and then this kid is faster than our team for some reason. Uses Knight's Blessing on everyone, 113 agility, crazy 1300 magic. They're really built for some powerful stats on him. This guy, tank, 47 defense, crazy stats. Louelle, 45 defense. Well, we'll do our usual start and let them engage into us. That feels better. Just want to keep looking at their thing. Yeah. I'll have trouble killing Louelle with Fred, but outside of that, standard team. Revitalize. Done. Moving on, 9S is going to use Assault Field on everybody, since they already have Knight's Blessing, or he'll move there and use Shield Deployment. Nope, his own Revitalize. Interesting. I don't feel like he needs that in this map. It's so easy to grab a crystal. But maybe they do. Blue Bakla. I see a lot of players with their guild tags. I think that's really cool. If you're in a guild that has that kind of really tightly knit community, and that makes you want to show the tag, it's really interesting. It's not something I've experienced in War of the Visions just yet. So, Knight's Blessing, because let's go. I want them to move into us, and I feel like using Wish for Peace would be a little bit early, so I'll just use Dragon Skin instead, increase my attack for when we do meet them. Wait, that gives me one more turn to use the agility up buff, and then start moving in. Because I don't have a reason to abandon my high ground there. They have to be the ones coming normally. Moving there, shield deployment on both, or... Oh, double resist, interesting. So he's a Nightblade. Well, I guess it's the best sub job for him for life matches, so it's not too surprising. I'll use Missile, not move so that Louelle can cast something, and then I'll start moving forward because I don't want to just stay there and play chicken. Although, against a Garvall, it's a good thing, because he only has 5 turns of insane stats. That's already his 2nd turn of insane stats. Chooses not to move to keep some CT for himself. That is probably pretty wise, and let's not forget that he can pulse and dash through. They cannot have a Keen Blade, however, so that's pretty good for me. Since he's faster than all my team, I'll conserve CT of my own. Pretty scared of what's going to happen if I don't. He's already at 54, so if I were to move, he might lap me eventually. My Fred will not even... yeah, barely play before him. Earthen Invocation, single target resist on everybody, that's very strong. Now's the time to drop Wish for Peace. And conserve CT, because I'm still safe. Now Garvall goes again. It's his 3rd turn, so 2 more turns after that where he has those crazy stats, and then he turns back to a more average unit. He kind of has to commit while he has those stats though. All of his buffs, like, a lot of their buffs last for a certain amount of turns. Pulse and the crystal right there would be a pretty good move, since he has his own barrier on, but he has to be able to follow with the other guys, otherwise I'll just sharpshoot him from there. Okay, so I guess it's time to start firing. From here, what can I land? Only this. So if I move 2 more squares, I could do a sharpshoot instead, but I want to stay as far as I can away from the guy, and that maintains my full unit affinity, so it's pretty good. Now, he's lost half his HP, and I can finish him off with either an attack from Lynx or an attack from Louelle. Actually, not sure Lynx kills him. She has okay attack, though, 1300. This guy I will have trouble with unless Louelle can kill him, and then Louelle I can kill with my own Louelle or stop with Lynx. So it's kind of a chess match. Fred beats Garvall, Louelle beats another one, and etc. Okay, what is going to happen there? Well, Earthen Invocation, because why not? And then what? Garvall is at 69 CT. He could lap us very easily at that point. But he can only move 3 squares, so you know what? I'll wait. We'll maintain our affinity and hope that it's enough to play quickly. So if I go here, I can potentially horizontal jump? Not even. So that is not an option. You know what? We'll conserve full CT. 40. I feel I said I did not want to do this before beginning, but in that matchup, there's no other real way to play it. If I advance into a Garvall, he's going to Detonation Blast me to death. He can one-shot Shadow Lynx, so it's pretty scary overall. And we can tell he's experienced. He also conserves as much CD as he can. So here he has a 3, so if he pulses, he'll be at 0 and I'll be fine. But if he doesn't, I can sharpshoot him. And so he probably just is losing from that. Yeah, I don't see how he could win that anymore. I still have my luck up buff for a short while. His 9S can move there, but he'll... 1, 2... Yeah, he's still out of my range, I guess. No, I think I can Law of Geoabsorption him, actually. I'll have to count that when my turn comes back. But for now, I gotta take out this guy. Yeah, that's a kill, unless he gets a physical reflex, which I cannot tell if he has. But you know what, we're taking the risk. He had it, and it procced, because that is how shit happens, I guess. Well, can't do much about that. They don't show reflex in the counter list. So now we're casting something on them, which will land, but Garvall will have a chance to one-shot Shadow Lynx, or potentially deal insane damage to Louelle, but I don't think he can kill Louelle in one hit. While I say that, it's possibly wishful thinking. She has 97 faith and is not that resistant to magic. It's tough. It's really tough. Extra Spirit, sure, not that impactful. Garvall, what do you choose to do? Do you one-shot my Lynx, or do you go for Louelle? I would prefer if you did not kill Louelle, because I need Louelle to kill 9S. Jamming Thrust, interesting. So he interrupts me, but does not kill me. Now I can barrage them both for almost no damage. I'll take it. No reflex, good. So that one's out. Still a ton of AP on my side. Don't think 9S can kill anyone here. He can possibly stun Louelle though, which would be pretty bad because then their Louelle would move in. Let's see what he chooses. At that amount of HP, with 43 Spirit, with my Limit Burst from Louelle, I think I can kill him, because I'll be ignoring the 80% Spirit, but maybe not. So he tried to go for the stun, did not get it. I got my own counter off, which is pretty good. Might as well just Dark Haze him while waiting for their Louelle to close in. I still have 35 AP, which isn't bad. He's blinded, which is good. She can move there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Cannot reach the crystal, so that's mine. Now my own Louelle can just bitch slap him and finish him off. Pow! He's out. What about... Well, he could have reflexed that, by the way, and that would have been pretty bad, which is why I used an ability before moving. At that point, there Louelle is the only remaining enemy. Can I poison arrow her? Not from there. Nor from there, I guess. So that's a call for aimed fire. I'm gonna try to finish this without going to turns and just waiting for them to engage. Who can she hit? 1, 2, 3? No one for now. But she could use Law of Speed Reading, get an extra turn quickly, and potentially mess me up. Although the second Lynx goes, she's done. Because I'm gonna stop her. Yeah, I think she'll try Law of Speed Reading, cast it, and that... Oh, but why would you precast something if I don't go in between? That's surprising, and okay, whatever. 87% chance to stop, does not land. I feel like this whole season, I've been missing 80-something% chance to stop repeatedly, which is really weird. It should be a reliable thing, but it just isn't. So this is my highest damage move. Let's just drop it and hope that Fred's enough to finish her afterwards, which might or might not be the case. Boom! Hey, even got a crit. That was good. Now Fred, what do you have? Butterfly Sting, it is enough damage. Let's use it because I feel like Odin might crash my emulator, and that would be pretty bad. So we get to see that nice limit burst that she never uses, and finish Louelle off. Okay, last one, 1-4 today. That's not terrible, so that's it. Yeah, it feels less stressful now that I know my initial goal is out of reach, but still I would love to have a better performance. So let's do our best. We're finishing the day at 57 for now. So thank you guys for watching and have a great rest of your day.